Cesar, I can't focus when you're being all pretty like that.
Sorry. Hey everybody, welcome to the Throga channel. I am honored to be here with icons. Richard Fink to my right. Left. Piano Daddy, Johnny to my left. Right. And today's a very special day. We're going to be reacting to a video, the three of us.
My favorite part about this is the icons and the hair bounce.
There's a certain flair that he has that we don't have.
The Throga channel. I am Richard. We have Cesar de la Rosa in the middle from VoicePlay, and of course, Johnny Cummings, who has just been dubbed as Piano Daddy. To find out why, be sure to check out our last video, Nothing Else Matters from Metallica with VoicePlay, and We're Good. Was that the name of the song? The second one? With Cesar there with us. It was awesome. Go check that out. And he decided to stick around and join us for one more. Today we are doing, now I'm going to say this wrong, but I have a cheat. This artist's name is, I've been calling him Zhou Shen. That is incorrect. It's some sort of Zhou Shen. It's also incorrect. So I've been told by his fans we could just call him Charlie. And that makes my life easy.
Charlie.
Charlie
bit my
is, I forgot about that. What was that? Was that just like some social media viral thing?
That was one of the first viral videos on YouTube many years ago.
Bit my finger. Ouch, it still hurts, Charlie.
Charlie bit me. Charlie. By the way, Charlie is now like a yacht owner with all that money. Like he...
Are you serious?
Lives in a yacht, yeah, and he like has like a department or like he is a distributor for Amazon, and like, you know, he's in that world.
Really?
I saw that maybe like 3 weeks ago, and I'm like, what? So,
Man,
that's awesome.
But we're watching another Charlie, a very
different Charlie.
Very different Charlie.
So you were not familiar with his voice, correct, Cesar? Okay.
Oh, just wait.
Never heard of him.
Just wait.
So cool. I'm not going to give anything away. So let's get into it.
And before we do, make sure all you Throga friend.
I'm not cutting that
Throga
out.
friends.
That was beautiful. Friends.
They're only fans. So, and before we do, make sure you guys like and subscribe, and also ring that bell.
Oh, and by the way, the name of the song is Big Fish, and I believe this was part of a... What are you doing, Cesar?
Wasn't there a movie called Big Fish with...
Wait, was there?
Ewan McGregor?
Right,
what a weird name. Ewan.
Well, I can't read any of this.
You can call him Charlie too. So
Call him Charlie.
Suspenseful.
very Stephen Sondheim or Jason Robert Brown.
Hmm.
Beautiful setup.
Yes, I love the piano part.
I'm obsessed. Beautiful.
I like that chord bridge.
Yeah.
I'm in love.
It's beautiful tone. One of the
Yeah.
amazing things about Charlie is it has this really, really unidentifiable tone in terms of gender, right? It's like male, female, child. Like it's this really like ethereal, angelic,
Androgynous.
nondescript. Yeah.
This is the most subdued we've heard of him, and which is kind of cool because it's like it's not, again, not relying on like the acrobatic and the gimmicky stuff. Not that it's bad. I'm not saying that in a derogatory way, but it's like this is like more of a serious presentation, and it's
and
great.
simple. It's so
awesome
simple
tone.
and sweet.
Yeah.
It's like, and I feel it needs for you to be able to execute that kind of air. You still need some kind of substance, to it, or definitely an intent, like some kind of focus. You could tell that Charlie has that, and it's also really cool to immediately receive the results from like the reviews from all the other people. They're like, aghast from all of it.
Right.
It's
Helps
fun.
the confidence for
really
sure.
captivating, and I think that's really cool for singers too, because a lot of singers in the beginning of their journeys, they're like, when people get inspired by different voices and they think they have to be like a Whitney Houston or a particular voice, strong or bold, and you don't
Right.
have to be that. You just have to be authentic to your own self. And if you are an airy voice like that, embrace it and don't try to be some kind of other element for other people, because you are what you are.
Yeah, and
So
he
be it.
clearly does that. And like I said, so far we don't know where this song is going to go, obviously, but I'm definitely want you to watch back the other video to see the different textures he's capable of. Let's see where this is going, though.
Mm-hmm.
怕你飞远去，怕你离我而去，更怕你永远停留在这里。每一滴泪水都向你流淌去，倒流进天空的海底。
Just an effortless flow.
海浪无声将夜幕深深淹没，漫过天空尽头的角落。大雨在梦境的缝隙里流过，凝望你沉睡的轮廓。看海天一色。 听风起落，执子手，吹散苍茫茫烟波。大鱼的翅膀已经太辽阔，我松开时间的绳索，看你飞远去，看你离我而去。 原来你生来就属于天际，每一滴泪水都向你流淌去，倒流回最初的相遇。
I don't know if they're building up something more. It seems like they are, but there was just that hint of that darker tone, a little more masculine at the very end. You can kind of hear the chest voice kind of coming in. This is the most paced and consistent tonally that we've heard him. Intentionally consistent, obviously. He's always consistent with his intentions. But I mean, this is like a single voice that's carried through really well.
Two things. I know that the music itself, like obviously there's a language barrier, so we don't know what they're saying, but I'm sure that's an added element to the sweetness. There's probably some juxtapositions to his sweetness and the play on words. Y'all are lyricists. You know what I'm talking about when it comes to
and
that.
we're missing that element.
Yeah, we're missing that, but it's still being carried through really well, which I love. I know again that in this sweetness for him, and the longer you go in the song, I know it gets a little bit more of a challenge to want to push or like to take it somewhere. So it's even harder for you to maintain that structure while you're, holding that sweetness is one of the most difficult things to do, which is why I personally like enjoy that, because I know that is hard. He also reminds me a lot of Mitch Grassi from Pentatonics.
That's right.
Yeah. He has that sweet contralto, or I don't know where we would technically place their voices, but it is
there's flexibility in labeling that.
Yeah, and it's harder when you're biology, or especially the genetic makeup of your of what's in here, it's more towards the masculine or the male side. For you to do that, it poses a challenge, because sometimes you want to fight against, you have the urge or the stress to fight against it.
The temptation is to show off a little bit.
Yeah, to show off,
right?
And for Charlie to still hold this ethereal concept, I think it's such an advanced technique. So I have a lot of
it is, because there's more
support.
possible, and you haven't heard it before, but you could hear there's just like he's serving the song, and he's not taking it beyond what needs to be.
Yeah, but man, when he hits certain notes like that C sharp,
just piercing and
piercing in the best way. It's like pierces your soul like that.
Yeah. I don't mean like
resonance.
Nails on a chalkboard, but piercing like just like a bell.
Like it goes through you. Yeah.
Yes.
And I think for you to mix it in that way, it is such a challenge. Like for you to find such a true resonance to your voice. I'm sure he's feeling like I'm eating this up, because it's coming out, there's so many factors, vocal health at that point, your stamina at that point, for you to be able to be so effortlessly with that.
And you've been on shows like this. You've been in internationally televised competitions, and the stress and the expectations and the last minute blocking and
you have no days off, you're go, and obviously vocal health is supreme for these things, especially for that. You have to finish how you started,
right?
Which is one of the vocal warm-ups I learned with Richard Fink. Is like when if you're doing 1 2 3 4 5 4 3 2 1, your 1 has to be in the same vocal intent and release as your 5. You're not going 1 2 3 4 5. You have to. So it's developing that principle.
Yeah.
Of
the idea that
consistent.
there's no one note more important than another. Yeah, they all have the equal dynamic possibilities.
And that you're making the choice of what the volume and the tone and everything's going to be, and not being dictated.
And you can hear in this presentation, in this song, within the restraints of this melody, he's doing exactly that. It's like, here's how I want this to be, and going with that. Let's keep going.
Yeah. Yep.
Eating.
Tone change.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Me too.
Oh.
都留回最初的相遇。
Down and free till you die, Charlie. That's what I heard from it.
I want to hear that last part again. It was this cool blend between more of an operatic delivery, so there's like that fourth overtone being amplified and just resonating in a certain way that made a little bit more of the classical expectation. But the way it almost weaved in with the violin, it like became instrumental, like non-human at the same time, is really interesting. Just rounds out the vowel. The has a string sound to it. Back into classical. So good.
So the
I hate
impressive.
being his competition. I would hate to be his competition. They were all like,
Oh my. The fact that like he's still like in that high range and like getting that low sound, it's like the larynx is dropping, so it's getting like a really big tone, you know, like that, woo, but like up high.
Right. It's
So
actually,
that's-
it's not even the larynx dropping so much there that gives kind of like that cartoony sound.
Yeah.
It's the back of the throat, the rear of the tongue, like if this is the tip of the tongue, the rear of the tongue is pulling back, creating more space there. So there's more resonant overtone there. It gives more of the classical tone. Yeah.
Okay.
So the larynx is relaxed. It's not going up, which is what we associate with a belted sound. That has more of like that megaphone kind of sound.
Right.
But he can work. We've seen him in other videos where he can work it either way.
have y'all seen Jessie J, by the way? Do this. She did this competition. And so I haven't seen this season, but Jessie J, I think this is like an international, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is an international competition based in China. And they have, you know, well-known performers that are, you know, with some kind of acclaim or clout, and they come here and perform. But Jessie J did it her 1 year and she won. And she's saying,
nice.
My Heart Will Go On, and all these things. And what I love about this competition is like they're arrangers. We love arranging and how cool you can, you know, transform a song in the arrangement, and make and personalize it to the artist, you know, and provide a new, you know, response or a new offering to the audience. But this competition is really well known for their arrangements,
cool.
like, and
That's
how they,
cool.
you know, edit their songs.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us today. Thank you, Cesar, for hanging out. Again, make sure you go check out VoicePlay. We'll have a link in there. That is Cesar's group. And check out the last reaction video we did with him as well. And let us know what to do next from Sir Charlie. We are more than happy to check out more songs and discover more about his skill sets. That is it, everyone. Thanks for joining.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Adios!